Hi YouTube. So again, long time no speak. So I thought I'd do this video because I've been out of Howden for a month today. Woo, managed a month. Many more months to come. And I just thought I'd do a bit of an update, like where I think life's heading and all that kind of jazz that everyone seems to do. So I went to London shortly after I came out with my best friend Ali, and that was amazing. I felt so free. It was just lovely, and yeah, it was such a different experience from when we went to London last year, and I was still so trapped in my eating disorder, and the whole day was just an excuse to, like, I had a really lovely time with my friend, but my eating disorder just used it as an excuse to burn calories, and it was just such a different experience. We were both so much happier and free, and I had so much more energy. It was awesome, basically. And then so she's coming to stay this Sunday, which I'm really excited about, because if it wasn't for her, I don't think I'd be in the place I am now. So yeah, I did that. What else have I done? I got a puppy. If you follow my Instagram, you will have seen him. He's called Buttons, and he's currently in the lounge because he's too playful to film at the moment. So I will do a video with Buttons, introducing Buttons when he's a bit more relaxed. But yeah, so we've got a puppy called Buttons, and he's mine and Mum's. We went halves. We had to go all the way to Wales to get him, and it was a nightmare of a drive because the M5 was shut, but that's a whole other video, to be fair. So I'm back doing some level of activity. I only do a class called Fit Steps, which I've actually got tonight, hence the really dodgy attire going on. I've got tonight, and it's like a Latin ballroom fusion dancey classy thing, but it's for fun. It's not for training purposes or anything like that, so I don't get too like stressed about it. Like, I just go to have fun. I've got nothing I need to practice, and I also go to line dancing with my mum on a Tuesday, which is really fun, and it's really nice just to see my mum like happy and smiling, because unfortunately my mum's health at the moment is not very good. She's looking at possibly another hospitalisation, but it's not really my place to say what's going on. But obviously that's been hard. Like, I think the thing with any recovery is I've had amazing days where I felt so free and so different, but then I have had some really hard days. Like, lots is going on with my family at the moment, and like my mum and things, and my rabbit unfortunately is very poorly, and we're offering palliative care for her at the moment, and there's lots of stressful and overwhelming things going on, which I would usually turn to my eating disorder to cope with, and obviously because I'm not doing that, I'm having to deal with the emotion, and it's more like challenging having to do that, but obviously in the greater scheme of life it's the better way to do things. So I started therapy as well. I had my first session last Friday, and they were going to offer me CBT, but the guy I saw sort of said that CBT wasn't appropriate at the moment, and that he felt like what I needed was some more intense work into my own brain and how I work and function, and how teaching me what my emotions want to teach me to recognise when I'm feeling certain emotions and how to cope with those emotions, because I have a lot of subconscious anxiety, which he thinks is linked to me not really understanding emotions and things because I've suppressed them for so long. So yeah, it's all very complicated, but yeah, that's the main thing I've been struggling with since I've been out, just anxiety. Like, I went to the supermarket with my dad, and I was just having panic attacks all around the shop, and I couldn't breathe, and I found it really hard, and my dad found it very embarrassing, and so we're not doing that again. And just like feeling anxious and not knowing why as well, which I find really like hard, because if I know why, I can talk to my mum and sort of rationalise it. But when I have days where literally I'm just a mess, basically just a ball of anxiousness, and there's nothing in my life that could be making me feel like that, it's annoying because I can't seem to get out of it. My emotions are just like, one minute I'm crying and then I'm really hyper, and I'm a bit all over the place. But I think the main thing is I'm trying my hardest not to let it affect my food, and I'm still very much trying to keep myself well and on the right track. I mean, as I've said to you before, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm not a healthy weight, but I'm the healthiest I've been in a very long time. And I mean, the end goal is still to get my periods back and become healthy enough that one day I'll be able to have children and have a life that's not revolved around hospital appointments and blood tests and ECGs. So that is still very much the end goal. It's just going to take longer than originally thought. Oh yeah, I've dyed my hair as well. Like, it was supposed to go chestnut, but my mum said because my hair's in quite bad condition, like, it's very porous is the word my mum used, it's sort of virtually gone black. So yeah, but I think it's alright, like, I think I like it. So yeah. What else? So I'm hoping to start driving lessons on the 22nd of this month. I contacted some people about it the other day, and my dad's going to ring them up and try and get it all set up. So that'll be really good, because if I learn to drive, it will just open me up to so many more jobs for starters and like opportunities, and I won't feel so trapped. Like, because some days when like I want to go somewhere and I can't because my dad's working and there's not a bus route to it or whatever, I feel so trapped in my house, and I'm just like, oh. So that'd be really good. I started working with someone about me going to work eventually. Does that sentence make sense? Yeah, I think it did. So I've seen him twice now, and today he gave me a blank CV to fill in, and he's going to start helping me find a part-time job to start off with, and then yeah, go from there. But all in all, I think I'm probably in the best place I've been in for a long time with my food. I mean, with my actual mental health, I wouldn't say I'm in the best place I've been. Like, my anxiety's not been this high and this erratic since I was little, which is quite hard because I don't really know how to cope with it, and I do have days where I just literally want to sleep all day just so I don't have to get up and think. And yeah, but we'll sort that. Like, I think the main thing now is I can't keep using restriction and exercise as a way to suppress the deeper issues that I have, because they just come back 10 times stronger. Like, as the therapist said to me the other day, the more you suppress something, the harder it's going to come back at you. So what I'm currently going through is experiencing all the like emotions that I've suppressed for the past 10 years all at once, and it's quite stressful. So yeah, but I'm determined. I don't want to go backwards. Like, I don't want to end up back at the Howden. I don't want to end up back in hospital. My body will not take it, and I've been told that, and I'm very much aware of that. I don't want my bones to get any worse. Like, I've got a bone scan at the end of this year, and obviously I'm just praying they haven't got worse, because I was already osteoporosis-y. Osteoporosis-y? Is that a word? Basically, I have osteoporosis in my spine and my hips, and I had osteopenia in my legs, and I'm kind of hoping that it hasn't developed into osteoporosis in my legs, because my legs are like I need my legs to walk and things, and I have been getting a lot of pain in this hip in particular, and my knees and things, that make me worry that my joints are not as good as they were. So again, that's quite scary. And also I've been off the implant since last October and I still don't have periods, so I don't know what's happening about that. I'm hoping they're gonna eventually come back, because if they don't, I need to go back to the doctors and sort of see what's going on there, what damage is done there, and yes. But I need to stay strong at the moment for my mum, and hopefully they'll sort her out, and I need to stay strong for my puppy, because I've got a puppy that depends on me, who we can walk starting tomorrow, which is fabulous. I just need to keep going, and I have to keep reminding myself that I have things to keep going for. So that's basically my update. If you have any suggestions of anything you want to see on my channel, then DM me on Instagram, comment, or email me if you have my email. Just anything, just like, because I do want to get back into doing YouTube, I just never know what to do, if that makes sense. So like, I thought about doing like vlogs, but then my life is not that interesting anymore because I don't train for ballet 24/7, so I don't really do as much as I used to. And I don't have as much exciting like experiences in London dancing with like Russian ballerinas and things. So a vlog, I mean, it could be interesting, it depends what you guys want to see really. My life isn't that interesting. So yeah. Any ideas, let me know, and I will see you soonish. Sorry it's been so long, but I've had a lot going on with my family and just not really had the time to do a video, and I got some time today and I was like, right, it's been a month, it's a good time to do it. So yes, I'm doing it. Okay, what, actually, has it been a month? I may have got that wrong. What is the date? Oh, well, it's sort of been a month. No, it's been a month, I'm sure it has. I left on Friday. Okay, anyway, I left on a Friday, or was it a Thursday? I don't know. It's been nearly a month. If it's not been a month, it's nearly been a month, basically, because I can't really remember. I'll like have to look and find out and update you guys as to whether it's been a month or nearly a month. It doesn't really matter anyway, the update still stands, and now I'm just waffling. So yeah, I'll speak to you all very soon, and yeah, life. Bye.